We're learning that before That 70s Show star Danny Masterson was sentenced to 30 years to life in prison for raping two women, more than 50 letters on his behalf were sent to the judge, including two from co-stars Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis.
Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis, both prominent figures in the entertainment industry, were among over 50 individuals who penned letters to the judge presiding over the Danny Masterson sexual assault trial, expressing their support for the convicted actor in anticipation of his impending sentencing. And it has absolutely set the internet on fire with the spice.
Like my friend Bodie Elfman, he always teases me and he says, "Hi, my name is Danny Masterson. Would you like to touch my balls?" You know, doing an imitation of me, because certain words you just can't get away with. So why are you asking people to do that? That's the more important question.
Kutcher and Kunis, a married couple who share two young children, had previously shared the screen with Masterson on the popular Fox sitcom That 70s Show, which enjoyed a successful run spanning 8 seasons and 200 episodes between 1998 and 2006. Subsequently, Kutcher continued to collaborate with Masterson on the Netflix series The Ranch. However, Masterson's association with the show came to an end during its 3rd season following allegations of sexual assault that had emerged in 2017.
Hello, and Karine, good afternoon. Yeah, we are awaiting some reaction after learning Danny Masterson was sentenced to 30 years in prison after being convicted of those 2 rapes earlier this year.
In their letters to the judge, both Kutcher and Kunis sought to influence a lighter sentencing for Masterson. Kutcher referred to Masterson as a role model in his correspondence, while Kunis vouched for Masterson's exceptional character and described him as an outstanding older brother figure.
His former That 70s Show co-star Ashton Kutcher breaks his silence. The actor opens up to Esquire. In short, it's complicated. Kutcher wants Masterson to be found innocent of the charges brought against him, but at the same time doesn't want his friend to get off the hook.
Masterson had faced a maximum sentence of 30 years to life under the law, with his defense team advocating for a 15-year to life sentence. Given this context, it is reasonable to assume that those who wrote letters to the judge were aware that Masterson would receive at least 15 years in prison. On a subsequent Thursday, Masterson was ultimately sentenced to the maximum term of 30 years to life in a Los Angeles courtroom, with eligibility for parole only at the age of 77. Among the other notable individuals from That 70s Show who expressed their support in letters to the judge were Deborah Jo Rupp and Kurtwood Smith, who portrayed Kitty and Red on the series, respectively. Masterson's well-known family members, including siblings Alana Masterson, Christopher Masterson, and Jordan Masterson, as well as his brother-in-law Billy Baldwin and his wife, actor and model Bijou Phillips, also submitted letters advocating for him. Additionally, Hollywood figures such as actor Giovanni Ribisi, Jim Patterson, the creator of Netflix's The Ranch, Masterson's former publicist Jenny Weinman, and TV director David Traynor, who worked on both That 70s Show and The Ranch, joined in the effort. Kutcher's letter emphasized, "While I'm aware that the judgment has been cast as guilty on 2 counts of rape by force, and the victims have a great desire for justice, I hope that my testament to his character is taken into consideration in sentencing. I do not believe he is an ongoing harm to society, and having his daughter raised without a present father would be a tertiary injustice in and of itself. Thank you for taking the time to read this." Kunis, in her letter, says, "I wholeheartedly vouch for Danny Masterson's exceptional character and the tremendous positive influence he has had on me and the people around him. His dedication to leading a drug-free life and the genuine care he extends to others make him an outstanding role model and friend." Both Kutcher and Kunis emphasized Masterson's role in discouraging substance use in their respective letters. One of the most remarkable aspects of Danny's character is his unwavering commitment to discouraging the use of drugs. His influence on Mai in this regard has been invaluable. In an industry where the pressures and temptations of substance use can be overwhelming, Danny played a pivotal role in guiding me away from such destructive paths. His dedication to avoiding all substances has inspired not only me, but also countless others in our circle. Danny's steadfastness in promoting a drug-free lifestyle has been a guiding light in my journey through the entertainment world and has helped me prioritize my well-being and focus on make responsible choices. Kutcher curiously added, I attribute not falling into the typical Hollywood life of drugs directly to Danny. He continued, anytime that we were to meet someone or interact with someone who was on drugs or did drugs, he made it clear that wouldn't be a good person to be friends with. I'm grateful to him for that positive peer pressure. Journalist Tony Ortega, known for his extensive coverage of Scientology and his in-depth reporting on Masterson's case, initially published the full letters on his Substack page. Masterson faced charges in June 2020 relating to 3 counts of rape, with alleged incidents occurring between 2001 and 2003. After a mistrial in December 2022, the judge decided to proceed with a retrial, leading to Masterson's conviction on 2 counts of rape in the current year. His sentencing, as reported, took place on September 7th, resulting in a 30-year prison term. In a January 2023 interview with Esquire, Kutcher expressed his desire for Masterson to be found innocent of the charges, but clarified that this did not absolve Masterson of potential wrongdoing. During the sentencing phase, the 3 Jane Does involved in the case had the opportunity to address the judge and share their perspectives on the impact of Danny Masterson's crimes on their lives. They collectively urged the judge to consider a life sentence for Masterson. Notably, during this hearing, Masterson did not address the court or offer any statements. In addition to Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis, other former cast members of That 70s Show also voiced their support for Danny Masterson. Deborah Jo Rupp, known for her role as Kitty Foreman, expressed her positive view of Masterson's character. She shared, Danny was always respectful and kind. On show days when the camera crew would come in, Danny was the one that shook each cameraman's hand before we started. He knew everyone's name, where they lived, and about their families. I did not. He was loved. Over the years, Danny is one of the few that came to support me by seeing my shows in the theater. He brought his family sometimes, and it was a joy, and so appreciated. Kurtwood Smith, who portrayed Robert Griggs, also submitted a letter in support of Masterson. He described Masterson as a talented, hard-working, and generous actor who displayed respect and consideration towards his colleagues. Smith further emphasized Masterson's role as a leader and a positive influence among his peers, noting his love and care for his family. Other notable figures who lent their support to Masterson by submitting letters included Giovanni Ribisi, William Baldwin, who is married to Chinna Phillips, Masterson's wife's sister, and TV producer Sean Pillar. However, it is worth noting that Ashton Kutcher's support for Masterson is not all that surprising, considering his past. Following Ashton Kutcher's role in 2.5 Men, he transitioned into a quieter family life with his wife and former co-star, Mila Kunis, and their 2 children. While Kutcher appeared in the Netflix series The Ranch from 2016 to 2019 and had film projects in the pipeline, he primarily focused on tech industries and humanitarian efforts, such as his early investment in Uber. Yet, Kutcher has faced criticism and controversy, including his role in the reality show Punk'd, and other instances that have raised questions about his behavior. Moreover, Ashton Kutcher's past marriage to Demi Moore, which lasted from 2005 to their separation in 2011, finalizing the divorce in 2013, was marred by allegations of infidelity and other issues. In her 2019 memoir, Inside Out, Moore claimed that Kutcher's reported infidelity may have been triggered by their engagement in threesomes. Moore accused Kutcher of cheating with women named Brittany Jones and Sarah Leal, with the latter incident allegedly occurring during their 6th anniversary weekend. Additionally, Moore revealed that she had struggled with addiction during their relationship, and she alleged that Kutcher had been unsympathetic and had shamed her for it. She described an incident where Kutcher showed her a photo of her resting her head on the toilet after a night of drinking, characterizing it as shaming behavior. Kutcher's involvement in the tech industry also drew attention. He used his celebrity to promote startups in which he had invested, including a controversial incident where he shared his cell phone number on Twitter, leading to automated responses and marketing messages when fans reached out to him. Furthermore, in 2017, Kutcher faced backlash for his questions about gender equality in the workplace, posted on LinkedIn. In 2017, the actor announced that he'd be hosting a live, open dialogue about gender equality in the workplace. Some of the questions he posed on the professional platform, however, were less than progressive, including, what are the rules for dating in the workplace, flirting, and what are the clear red lines? Also listed was, what advice should we be giving to female entrepreneurs? Of course, Kutcher got a lot of flack for his remarks. Paradigm CEO Joel Emerson tweeted, "Yikes, these are definitely not the right questions. Most rely on flawed assumptions and perpetuate problematic myths." Kutcher technically didn't apologize for his remarks, but he did address the backlash in a series of tweets. "Thank you everyone for the feedback on the questions I posted on LinkedIn. Good and bad. Already a learning experience," he wrote, adding, "I've already offended some folks by asking the wrong questions. I'm certain given the sensitivity of the topic, I will say other things wrong. Hope we can find space to be wrong in the pursuit of getting it right. All I'm gonna say is, sounds like something someone who's friends with a convicted rapist would say. That's all for the video, folks. Thanks for watching."